Hello again YouTube, it's Mr. Analytical here, and we've got episode 6 today of the Galaxy Watch series, and I'm using the Galaxy Watch 46mm Bluetooth, which is a great little watch. This watch face is called Intrepid. So let's get stuck in. I want to take you through the 7 modes that are available on the watch. So the first mode we're going to look at is power saving mode. So there's several different ways you can go into all of these modes. The most long-winded way is to go in through settings, and in settings you'll be able to get into all the different modes. You can either scroll down with the bezel to see where you're heading, or you can swipe on the screen. So you can see the battery there, and that's where you go into to change the power saving modes. The easier way though is on your swipe down screen from the top, and here you'll see an array of different icons that you may well be familiar with. These icons you can rearrange, so you can certainly press and hold, and that brings you to an edit menu, and you can drag these icons around to place them wherever suits. So power saving mode can be accessed by hitting the battery icon or the recycle battery icon. The battery icon brings you into a list of all the different options you've got. So you can optimize battery, which will shut off your always on display. It'll turn down the brightness and so on in order to try and give you more battery life. But today what we're going to look at is the normal power saving mode, which is actually just going to turn the screen to grayscale and so on. So standard mode, you can see there that I've got 23 hours left. And if I go to power saving mode, that becomes over double. That's 2 days and 12 hours. So it's 2.5 times the life. So if you go into power saving mode, what that will do is basically display as, instead of colour, it will display grayscale. It does give you a little explanation on the screen. So it turns off your Wi-Fi and turns off all functions except calls, messages and notifications. So as you can see there, you can only get notifications that don't require data then if you're disconnected. So it also limits the performance of the CPU on your watch. So you can see here I'm enabling power saving, so it's just turning the screen to grayscale. If you have a SIM card in your watch, it will disable the network. So you can see now that we're in power saving mode. You can see that you do still have your notifications, but everything's in grayscale. You can still go into your home menu, but there's an extremely limited amount of apps available. So you can see phone there and messages, and it does remind you that power saving's on, so that's the reason for the reduced amount of apps. So that's power saving mode. I probably don't need to spend that much longer in power saving mode, except to tell you you can turn it off by pressing the little off icon, and you can turn off power saving, and that will reactivate the standard watch functionality and screen brightness and so on, and turn the colour back on. There's one more section of power saving mode, which is called watch only mode. So you can see here, if I go to watch only, this will basically give you like nearly 2 weeks of battery life. So you're just going to basically show the time, and that's it. And you can see there, you press the power key to see the time, or press and hold it for 3 seconds, turn the watch off. That means you can't just flick your wrist up to actually activate the watch. So in watch only mode, it basically turns off the display. So you just have a basic watch. You can't move your wrist to try and activate the watch because nothing will happen. What you have to do is press the bottom button, and when you do that, you'll get this clock face appear, and that's why you'll get so much battery life from this mode. To exit, you have to turn your watch off. Turns off watch only mode, and you're back to normal mode, which is back to the home screen. So that's power saving mode, guys. So after a quick watch strap change, I'm on to my blue strap, and we're going to quickly look at the second mode, which is airplane mode. So this one's fairly straightforward, and I'm sure you'll be familiar with this from using your mobile. So you just go to your quick access, you swipe down from the top, and you see the little airplane icon. So click on the airplane icon, and you'll see that your phone notifies you that you've disconnected, your Bluetooth icon disappears, and you do have a little airplane icon in the top of your screen. And you'll see at the base of your display it says standalone. So airplane mode basically disconnects your device from all the networks, turns all connectivity off, turns off your Bluetooth, turns off your Wi-Fi. So that's fairly straightforward mode. The next mode, again you might be familiar with, is watch always on mode. So you can see a little icon. I'm actually using it to make this video because it's handy to keep the display on for longer. So if you see this clock face icon, pressing on that icon will basically keep your watch face illuminated at all times. Now it does actually dim down, so you will notice if I go out of here, this is the standard active screen, and when it goes inactive it doesn't disappear completely because watch always on mode is on, but you will notice that it maybe removes the second hand on some watch faces. And there you go. So you can see watch always on is active now. So that's watch always on mode. So time for another quick watch strap change. I'm onto my navy strap, again another silicone strap, all available from Amazon where I typically have got them. I'll put links down in the description below to let you pick those up if you need them. So the next mode we're going to look at is do not disturb mode. That's this like no entry sign style of icon. So you can turn that on easy enough. So basically you can have it to do not disturb for any particular period of time that you want to select from this menu. You just pick whichever one you want. From now on it will be indefinitely, or you can have it for 1 hour, 2 hours or 3 hours. Do not disturb means that your alarms will still work, but every other alert will be muted, so you're not going to get any notifications about your steps or about doing exercise or keeping active or anything like that on your watch while do not disturb mode is turned on. So you can see there that wake up gesture also won't turn on the screen, so that's when you look at your watch, it's not going to turn the screen on, enable the screen. So if we select the do not disturb mode, we press there and hit the tick, and that's just in do not disturb mode. That means we won't get any more of these, like say YouTube notifications or anything. The notification will be there, but you won't have any vibration, or the screen won't illuminate and give you an icon or a notification from that. It's just going to be a nice, quiet and peaceful life with do not disturb mode on. So that's do not disturb mode. So guys and girls, the next mode is basically good night mode. We've got a little moon icon, and it looks like a little moon and a couple of stars, and you just press on that one. So you can use this for going to bed when you don't want your watch to keep illuminating as you twist and turn in your deep sleep. Your watch won't be wasting the battery. So it does come up displaying good night mode and the time with a turn off icon, and you can press back to go to your normal watch screen, and you'll see down in the bottom you have a little moon and stars flashing on and off there as it bounces up and down on the base of your display, and that indicates that you're in good night mode. You will notice that even though I have always on display on, that my watch will just go completely off when I let it sit still for a second, and that's because you're in good night mode and you're wanting to save battery, you're wanting to sleep, so you don't need to see your watch face. So it's the logic in the software is turn off the screen so you can see it's completely black. In good night mode, all your alerts will be muted. Your alarm will still work, so you can use this to waken you up in the morning. You can use vibrate or vibrate with a sound, and that will waken you up in the morning, but it will keep the screen off and it'll keep the watch completely silent to let you sleep. So that's good night mode. Next mode we're going to look at is waterlock mode, and then we'll change the strap again and have a look at the final mode. So waterlock mode is basically if you're going swimming in that. You can even do this in the shower if you want. I don't generally bother, to be honest. If you look back in my previous videos, you'll see a video of me showering with the watch on, and you'll notice that the screen flickers as the water hits the screen. So in waterlock mode, the touch screen is disabled, so when you press on the screen nothing will happen. Your wake up gesture, moving your wrist, won't turn on the watch, and the watch always on will be disabled as well. To enable waterlock mode, again you can either go into the settings using the power button and to reach the home screen, or you can press little drip icons, and pressing on those brings up a waterlock mode, and you can see that there's a couple of big drips up here over your screen, and you'll notice that touching the screen doesn't do anything, so it assumes that you're in the pool having a swim. And I'm sure you all know at this point that the watch is completely waterproof. Here we go. Whoops. So to exit waterlock mode, you have to press and hold the home button. So I'm going to do that now. So press and hold the home button, turning off waterlock mode. And it's asking you to shake off the water so that the pressure sensor will work. And you can hit don't repeat if you don't want to see that message every time. So you just hit OK, take your watch off. Hold it firmly so it doesn't fall to the floor, and just tap it off your hand. There's a little microphone port there that you want to tap out, and there's three little speaker ports on the side which again you want to tap out. So just hold the watch firmly between your finger and thumb and tap it on one side and turn it around and tap it on the other, and that should remove any buzzing or funny speaker sounds that you might have as a result of using your watch in the water. So guys, that's 6 of the modes done. The last mode is theatre mode, so let's get the watch dressed up to go to the theatre. So here we are guys with our theatre style watch strap. We're going to go out for the evening, so we need something special. So we've got a nice metallic strap And again, you can adjust this with all these links, so it is straightforward enough. This is a nice little strap for like a Sunday or wearing with a suit and so on. Just dresses it up a wee bit. So I've put on a watch face, which is a little Evoke watch face. You can see the nice display rotate there as I tilt the watch from side to side. Nice little watch face. Let's have a look at theatre mode. Theatre mode icon is this little like director's action board on the bottom right icon here. You press on theatre mode and then you can select how long you want theatre mode to last. So let's say 1 hour. If you're watching a movie or something, that'll keep the screen off and it'll keep your watch silent. Even if I get a notification, I won't get it coming and buzzing the alarm and disturbing you. So guys, that's a quick look at the 7 modes of the Galaxy Watch. Power saving mode, airplane mode, watch always on mode, do not disturb mode, theatre mode, good night mode, and waterlock mode. So guys, thanks again for watching. That was my Galaxy Watch 46mm, and I hope you enjoyed the different watch straps that I showed. I will put a link to these in the description below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and of course any comments, just drop them in below, and of course like and subscribe as usual, and I'll see you again on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.